Yeah, YouTube, what's good? Back with another video. Hey, happy Friday to y'all, yo. How y'all doing out there? But today's video, I'm gonna jump right into it. It's a concept. It's actually information that everybody knows, but everybody probably doesn't understand. So I'm gonna try to break it down in my terms or in my own concept. So try to give y'all a little bit better understanding of what it is, right? But basically, nice guys, good guys, and bad boys, right? You always hear about it. Nice guys, good guys, and bad boys, right? You always hear about it, and, you know, everybody's aware of, you know, the three, but not everybody is fully understanding of what's what. And some dudes just don't even know where they land, you know? So I'm gonna put it to you like this. This is how I classify them, right? This is how I classify them. Nice guys is a dude who cares about, who doesn't give a fuck about himself, but it give a fuck about the girl or other people over him, right? So that's the nice guy. He'll put everybody above him, women, friends, whatever, above him, and don't care about himself. Don't care about nothing that has to pertain to him. Don't care about his self-respect, dignity, nothing, right? Don't care about his happiness, right? That's a nice guy. A good guy is a dude who puts himself first, puts himself before anything, puts himself first, but also still cares about others, still cares about his girl, still cares about his friends, but just not more than him, right? So this guy will have those boundaries. This guy will be able to walk away from shit that don't align with him, things like that, right? But also still having that understanding and balance between, you know, I want this girl around, so, you know, I'll make sacrifices and things like that for her. You understand me? Y'all follow me so far? And then lastly, it's the bad boy. This dude is the one that puts himself first and don't give a fuck about nothing else. Don't give a fuck about nobody else. No, don't give a fuck about what a bitch gotta say. Don't give a fuck about what anybody say. He's gonna be the rebel. You know, he's the one that excites. You know, he's gonna be he's the one that, you know, usually girls would be like, you be like, he get the bitches wet, you know what I'm saying? He make her pussy wet. He invoke her emotions and shit like that, right? You know, so the bad boy, he puts himself before anything, and he not even compromising with bitches. Like, bitch, it's either this or it's not. Like, get the fuck around, you know, that's the bad boy, right? So the difference between the three, if you use it in logical terms, you know, like you hear through the manosphere, you know, people classify like, nice guy be beta with beta traits. You know, good guy will probably be your alpha with beta traits or your beta with alpha traits. And then your, you know, your bad boy would be your alpha with alpha traits, right? If y'all into that type of stuff. That's not what I'm getting at, but that's what it is, right? And I classify them like that for me to understand it, for y'all to understand it, is because when you're a nice guy, you're really just trying to keep the peace. You're really compromising your integrity. You're compromising your self-respect. You're giving up your nuts just for the sake of not losing a girl or whatever, or trying to get out of an altercation. You know, you don't want to fight, or, you know, things like that. There's no honor in that. You know, people, they always try to make these morality arguments like, I'm a nice guy, so things should be going, you know, she should want me. She should want me because I'm a nice guy. You know, good things should happen to me just because I'm nice. You know, and that's not the case. You know, they be the ones that's wondering why do girls always go for the bad boys? Because you're a fucking dweeb. You're a fucking dork. That's why. Because you're a fucking dork. Nowhere, no how, no anywhere does it say that because you're nice, good things, good fortune should happen to you. Nowhere does it say that. So your morality is a personal vendetta. That's your thing. There's nowhere that says girls should like you just because you're nice. But that's the bullshit they'll feed you. That's the indoctrination they'll give us. That's the information your mom will tell you. Your females, the women in your life, your sisters, your aunts, whatever. That's what they'll give you. You treat her nice. You treat her nice. You know why they tell you that bullshit? They tell you that because, lo and behold, all of them done went through something with the dude that got they pussy wet, aroused them to the point, you know, that they were chasing after, and they don't want you. This is the crazy shit to me. Understand this. This is what's nuts to me. They'll tell you that shit, be nice to girls, to protect somebody else's daughter. Does that make sense? They will tell you that dumb shit. Her son, she'll tell you, you know, just be nice to him, you know, treat him right, you know, don't ever this, that, and the third, you know, open doors and things, blah, 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 all that goofy goober shit to protect somebody else's daughter. Don't you think you should be protecting me from other women's daughters? Other women? Don't you think you should be protecting me? Since you know, but that goes against women's code to give out that kind of information. That's just crazy to me. That boggles my mind. But being a nice guy, that's how you fall into one-itis. You know, you're as loyal as your options. When you're a nice guy, you're so entrenched in this woman, infatuated with this woman, and see her with rose-colored glasses, you can't smell the bullshit. You know, you think she's the only one for you, so you're doing this, that, and the third, and not understanding that nice shit dries her pussy up. That's not what excites her. Women are what? Emotional creatures. We are creatures of logic. So, being that she's an emotional creature, what do you think you need to be doing? Invoking her emotions. You need to be stirring them shits up. Love or hate, emotion is emotion. Passion is passion. You need to be invoking her emotions at any given moment. You need to be able to have her wrapped around your finger. If not, she's gonna go find where she can get them emotions stirred up. Most likely it's gonna be the bad boy or the good guy. All right? So moving on to the good guy. I know that was a long monologue on that, but I had to get that out. The good guy, to plain and simple, he falls in between the bad boy and the nice guy. But what probably happened with him, somewhere along being a nice guy, he realized that this shit is bogus. Like, I'm not down with putting women before me. I'm not down with being no slave to no relationship type shit. I'm not down with all the indoctrination that they gave me, right? He probably got like that through field research, life experience, and he probably had an uncle or a father in his life or somebody, a male figure, to give him that type of information. And being at that, he realized that putting himself first is better than putting anybody else before him, because that way he could set boundaries, he could set standards, set structure for women to have to abide by. Now at the same time, he believes in monogamy. He might not want 6 or 7 bitches. You know, he might just want 1 girl or 2 girls, you know, something like that. He might have that mindset, but still at the same time not want to be like, you know what, I'm cool with just this. I'm cool with just 1 or 2 or whatever. You know, I don't need to be out here doing all that. That's not what I'm into, you know. That could just be his mindset. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, he understands that I'm not going to let you take advantage of me being good. The fact that I'm a good guy, you're not going to take advantage of me, right? And that's honorable. Because understand something. Being monogamous or choosing 1 girl or whatever the situation is, if you want to be married or whatever, that's a choice, right? You're not twisting nobody's arm. You're not holding a gun to nobody. That's a choice, right? So the understanding is that because I made a choice to sacrifice or let you be the one girl that I'm gonna be with and respect or sacrifice other bitches to respect because you want monogamy. Don't take advantage of that thinking or playing these games like you're gonna bitch me up or you're gonna, you know, bring me down or stop all the shit that women are trying to bitch you up and make you not who you used to be, right? The man you fell in love with, the man you so attracted to and admire so much is me when you met me. So don't try to bring me down and bitch me up or change me just because we're in a relationship, right? So that's the connection, right? You're not gonna take advantage of me just because I'm good, right? And that's how you protect your sanity. And last but not least, the bad boy. This is pretty fucking simple. He gonna go out here and knock the bottom out of these bitches and not give a fuck about them. You know, he's gonna be out here doing his thing, you know, moving and shaking and it's cool. You know, this is your alpha traits. He out here bagging bitches, knocking them down, and he's the one that's not waiting by the phone for him to call. He don't give a fuck about he don't give a fuck about her sitting there playing no games. He ain't worried about trying to be in relationships with him. He don't care. He don't got time for that. Because he know he got options. He know he can move around. He know he get bitches. And they know he get bitches. Right? His mindset is, pussy. I'm gonna knock these bitches down. I ain't trying to wife them. They ain't about, you know, whatever. Even if he do find one that he might like, that I ain't doing that. Right? And a lot of dudes, let me tell you something, like majority of dudes is not gonna fall into this category. You know, a lot of dudes, they'll get a girl. You might start out like, man, I just want to knock down these bitches and shit. I don't want to give a fuck about them. But for real, a lot of us fall into nice guys or good guys. You know, I know some dudes that fall into alpha traits, like they've been getting bitches since like middle school and they just don't want to settle down, and that's cool. You know, they've been getting bitches for so long, like they ain't trying to settle down. Like they don't give a fuck about that other shit. But that's not everybody. Not everybody has that mindset. Not everybody has that confidence. Not everybody has that pull. You know, not everybody has the heart to be like that. You know, a lot of us fall into good guys, nice guys. I fall into good guys. Because I believe, you know, I want one girl, but I told my girl, I was like, she leave, I'm gonna get 6 bitches and that's gonna be that. So, I'm a good guy, but a lot of us started out nice guys, a lot of us stay as nice guys. You know, it's a journey. Some dudes just really come up as the bad boy. That's just they aura. That's just how they are. That's just them. You know? And ain't nothing wrong with that. But no matter where you fall, just be true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to act as, you know, if you a nice guy, don't act as a bad boy. It has to be natural because bitches is gonna sniff that out. Bitches is gonna find out immediately if you really who you are. If you really who you say you act like you are. They're gonna find that shit out. So whoever you are, be true to who you are. And if you're a nice guy and want to progress up to the point where you can get, you know, get the mindset where it's like, man, why do I keep getting taken advantage of? Why do they keep playing games with me? Why don't they want to stay with me? Why do they keep going to the bad boys? You know, you can change, because a lot of us change. But it's got to be in you. And you got to be able to grab your nuts. And also, you either learn from somebody else's mistakes or you learn from your own. And I'm gonna tell you, one's more painful than the other. But like I said, with this type of stuff, and let me just be clear with this too. With this type of stuff, the information, I can put it in videos, but to be in-depth and personal with a lot of y'all, because y'all want like a lot of cookie cutter answers, you gotta book that consultation, bro. I can't break down each and every individual because we all have different scenarios and different issues in our life are different, you know, it's different layers to every story. So I can't just sit here and give you a cookie cutter and think, oh, this is what's wrong with you. So, but that's all I got for y'all, man. Hope y'all enjoying y'all Friday. Birthday is on Sunday. My birthday is on Sunday, turning the big 3-0. So, you know, I'll be offline on Sunday. And I told y'all I'll be off Instagram for the month after my birthday. So if you want to chop it up, book a consultation. If you have video requests or anything like that, leave it in the comments. But until next time, yo, it's Wolfgang Peak, it's Wolfgang Lifestyle. And I'm out.